Match week 13 of the Premier League is now over, and the crazy thing is that there is only 2 days before the Premier League is back. During midweek, we're going to have match week 14, so already tomorrow I'm going to have the Premier League preview, and then not long after that I'm going to have the Premier League review show before next weekend when the Premier League returns again. There is so many games going on, and it is so good for me, so I have so many videos to make about obviously the Premier League, and it's time to talk about what happened and the results from the game. So today I've got 10 things we learned from this Premier League weekend, match week 13. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you go ahead and click that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, make sure you also click on the notification button and become part of the notification squad. Number 10, West Ham and Leicester play out a 1-1 draw. David Moyes scored his first goal in charge of West Ham United as West Ham United drew 1-1 against Leicester City to kick off this weekend in the Premier League. Marco Brighton had already given Claude Puel's Leicester the lead when he poked in Jamie Vardy's deflected cross on 8 minutes, and Vardy almost made it 2-0 with a curling shot before Kasper Schmeichel denied Angelo Ogbonna an equaliser at the other end. But West Ham were level in the final minutes of the first half. Kouyaté heading in Manuel Lanzini's corner. A first win in 6 matches would have lifted the Hammers out of the bottom 3, but obviously they drew 1-1 and they are still stuck down in the relegation zone. West Ham United, after 13 games this season, find themselves in the relegation zone still as Leicester City are in 11th. Number 9. Palace pick up their second win. Sacco scored deep into stoppage time to give Crystal Palace their second victory of the season, beating Stoke City 2-1. Palace had turned the match around after Yohan Shaqiri had put Stoke ahead with a solo effort 8 minutes into the second half. Robin Loftus-Cheek equalised within 3 minutes, his first Crystal Palace goal, turning in Andros Townsend's pass at the far post. Ryan Shawcross almost gave Stoke City a 2-1 lead before Sacco had the final say, pouncing after Kabai's shot had rebounded off a post. The win stretches Crystal Palace's unbeaten home run to 4 matches now and move them within 3 points of safety. Things are looking a little better at Crystal Palace right now at this stage of the season than they did do at the start of the year. Number 8. United just pushed Brighton aside. It was Lewis Dunk's unfortunate own goal deflecting in Ashley Young's shot sealed a 1-0 win for Manchester United over Brighton and Hove Albion. Young's drive from the edge of the area hit the Brighton defender and it looped over the goalkeeper, Aussie goalkeeper Matt Ryan, for the only goal in the 66th minute. Both Lukaku and Pogba had chances, but Ryan denied them both. But the win gives United the 3 points, trying to catch up to league leaders Manchester City. Brighton's first league defeat in 6 matches leaves them in 9th. Number 7. 4th straight loss for Newcastle. About a month ago, things were looking quite good at Newcastle United. They were sitting around 6th in the table, but a 4th straight loss has sent them down the Premier League table as they suffered a 3-0 loss at home at St James's Park to Watford. Will Hughes opened the scoring for Watford. It was an own goal from Yedlin in the 45th minute that gave Watford the 2-0 lead at half-time, and Andre Gray sealed the victory on 62 minutes, Watford with a really impressive 3-0 win over Newcastle United. Number 6. Kane rescues a point for Spurs. West Brom earned a hard-fought point at Tottenham Hotspur after Harry Kane's second half equaliser at Wembley Stadium. Solomon Rondon gave West Brom the early lead in Gary Megson's first match as caretaker manager after the sacking of Tony Pulis. The manager finished past Hugo Lloris after Jake Livermore had dispossessed Dele Alli in the midfield. Spurs pressed for an equaliser, which came with 16 minutes remaining when Harry Kane steered in his 9th goal of the season from Ali's cross. Rondon went close to a winner in stoppage time, but the match ended level, ending West Brom's 4-match losing run. And Spurs yet again dropped points at Wembley Stadium this season. Number 5. 1-1 at Anfield. A late goal from Willian earned Chelsea a 1-1 draw against Liverpool at Anfield. The substitute went to cross the ball, but the ball actually bet Simon Mignolet in goals with 5 minutes remaining to cancel out Mohamed Salah's goal against his former club. Salah gave a much changed Liverpool side the lead on 65 minutes, scoring a Premier League high 10th goal of the season from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's assist. Liverpool were on a course for a win that would have taken them into 4th position in the Premier League table, level with their opponents, until Willian struck. With just 2 minutes remaining after coming off the bench, the Brazilian scored to extend Chelsea's unbeaten run at Anfield to 6 matches. Number 4. The reason Salah didn't celebrate. Mohamed Salah scored against Chelsea, but he decided not to celebrate on Saturday, but it wasn't to mark respect against his former side, but it was a tribute to those who had been killed in the Egypt attacks. The Liverpool attacker opened the scoring in a 1-1 draw against Antonio Conte's side, with Willian snatching a late equaliser, but he simply just raised his arms when he did score, while some suggested the move in front of the cop was a sign of respect towards his former side that he only made 19 appearances for. It's now been revealed that it was gestured towards the 305 people who were killed in Friday's terrorist attack in Egypt. And it's awesome to see Salah paying respect to those who were affected on Friday in the attacks in Egypt. Number 3. Southampton dominate Everton. 2 Charlie Austin headers in the space of 6 second half minutes helped Southampton claim a 4-1 victory over Everton. Tadic put the Saints ahead in the 18th minute with a smart finish from Ryan Bertrand's through ball, but Everton equalised through Sigurdsson's first Premier League goal for the Toffees in first half stoppage time. Austin put Saints ahead again with the header from Bertrand's cross 7 minutes after the restart, and soon made it 3-1 with an almost identical header, this time from Tadic's centre. Stephen Davis secured a convincing win that took his side to 16 points when firing in from the edge of the area with 3 minutes left. And the season is just getting worse for Everton. That defeat leaves Everton 2 points just above the relegation zone. Number 2, Sanchez rescues 3 points late for the Gunners. Alexis Sanchez scored a last gasp penalty as Arsenal claimed their late 1-0 victory over Burnley at Turf Moor. The match was looking like it was going to go for a goalless draw until Aaron Ramsey was fouled in the 2nd minute of stoppage time, and Sanchez slotted the spot kick into the bottom corner. Ramsey and Nacho Monreal missed chances for the visitors in the first half. Burnley also had a few chances for themselves during the game also, but the game ends in a 1-0 win for Arsenal. The win moves Arsenal up into 4th position, a point behind Chelsea, while Burnley remain in 7th. And number 1, Huddersfield almost hold on. Raheem Sterling struck late on as Manchester City came from behind to earn a 2-1 win at Huddersfield Town. Pep Guardiola's dominant side fell behind in the first half during stoppage time when Nicolas Semen deflected a header into his own goal. City levelled on 47 minutes when Sterling was fouled and Sergio Agüero scored from the spot for his 9th Premier League goal of the season. Leroy Sané crashed a free kick against the bar, but City's pressure was just unbelievable all over Huddersfield. And with 6 minutes from time when Gabriel Jesus' shot was saved by the goalkeeper, it only looped off him into the path of Raheem Sterling. City move 8 points clear at the top following their record 11th consecutive Premier League away win. And we take a look at all the results from this weekend in the Premier League. To start it off, West Ham and Leicester played a 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace defeated Stoke City 2-1. Manchester United defeated Brighton 1-0. Watford had a huge away win 3-0 against Newcastle. Swansea and Bournemouth had a 0-0 draw. Tottenham and West Brom also had a 1-1 draw, with Liverpool and Chelsea, just like Tottenham and West Brom, a 1-1 draw. Southampton dominated Everton 4-1, Arsenal defeated Burnley 1-0, and Manchester City came from behind to defeat Huddersfield 2-1. And we take a look at the Premier League table before we do end off this video. City still sit first, 8 points clear of Manchester United. Now United have a 3 points gap between them in 2nd, and 3rd is Chelsea. Arsenal are in 4th, Spurs drop down into 5th, and Liverpool drop down into 6th. In mid-table, we see Southampton, Huddersfield, Brighton. Down in the relegation zone, it's Crystal Palace, Swansea, West Ham United. Just above them is West Brom by 1 point, and then Everton in 16th, Stoke City in 15th. And that is the 10 things we learned from this Premier League weekend. Match week 13 tomorrow. We're going to have the Premier League preview because the day after that, the Premier League is back for match week 14. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you all on my next video.